So now today we are going to start with the very important chapter, the chapter 8, Introduction to Trigonometry. So here what is the meaning of trigonometry? So first time we uh, come across trigonometry means what? This trigonometry come from the word trigonon and metron. What is the meaning of these two words? Three angle measure. Means in this chapter we are going to study about the measurement of angle, okay, and with what, with respect to side. Means we will study about the angle but with the sides. If we know the side, we can find out the angles here, measure the angle. So now here first topic is what? Trigonometric ratio. Trigonometric ratio. What is trigonometric ratio? So we have to know the definition. What is trigonometric ratio? So ratio of between what? You try to remember these ratios between two sides of triangle with respect to what? With respect to acute angle. Acute angle is called trigonometric ratio. Ratios. I hope you are clear with the definition. Ratio between two sides of triangle with respect to acute angle is called trigonometric ratios. Okay, in here we are always going to study about the right angle triangle in this chapter. So suppose here we have right angle triangle. What is the meaning of right angle triangle? Where one angle is 90 degree. In a triangle in which measurement of one angle is 90 degrees. So suppose this is our right angle triangle and we will name it ABC. So if I have to find the trigonometric, this acute angle theta, so we always find what? Ratio between the two sides, then only we will get the theta. Okay, and theta is representation for the acute angle. What is acute angle? Any angle whose measurement is between what? 0 to 90 or less than 90. We call it what? Acute angle. So now let us try to know different trigonometric ratio. We are clear. Ratio between the two sides of right angle triangle, only two sides, with respect to what? Acute angles. Now there are 6 type of trigonometric ratio. Let us try to learn the 6 type of trigonometric ratio. So for that we need the triangle. Yes or no? We will write the triangle here. Draw the right angle triangle. Let us write, this is our right angle triangle. Yes, and we will write this one with theta. Name it A, B, C. Name it this will be base. Then perpendicular or height, it will be same. So perpendicular. Okay. So I am taking this one perpendicular, and this will be what? Hypotenuse. So we got perpendicular, base, hypotenuse. Now here one thing you have to understand nicely. If I am writing theta, this one means opposite to this. So opposite to theta always perpendicular, okay? And opposite to what? This is right angle triangle, right? So opposite to right angle triangle, we will get our hypotenuse. Opposite, okay? So suppose we have one more right angle triangle here. Yes. Here, and theta I am denoting with this one, theta. So now you have to know that you have to know which one is perpendicular and which one is hypotenuse. So you know that 90 degree, opposite to 90 degree, you know that it is hypotenuse, right? Hypotenuse. Then opposite to theta, perpendicular, right? So perpendicular. I hope you are clear. Try to understand. Opposite to theta, always perpendicular. Opposite to 90 degree will get hypotenuse. Then a remaining side will be your base. So first find out hypotenuse and perpendicular, then remaining side, one side will be your base. So this is important concept for this chapter. Okay, which one is hypotenuse, which one is perpendicular, which one is base. Now let us write types of trigonometric ratio. Types of trigonometric ratio. Trigonometric ratio. So first type is what? First type has been defined sine. And sine is always defined between ratio between what? Ratio between perpendicular and hypotenuse. Perpendicular and hypotenuse, or sine theta later. Sine theta, acute angle, right, with respect to theta. So always perpendicular. Please write down, it is important. So for you, perpendicular by hypotenuse. And then it is always also called what? This perpendicular by hypotenuse sine, we always write in short sine. Okay, so try to know this. Sine theta. Then next one is what? Cosine. Cosine is what? You already know, base by base. Cosine theta will be base by hypotenuse. And with it, in short, we call it cos theta. Next what? We have sine, cosine, tangent. We call it what? Here ratio is what? Cotangent theta will be what? Perpendicular by what? It will be base. Okay, and this in short we call it tan theta. Next one. So sine, next will be what? Cosec. What will be? Cosec. And in short, what, in long name, what is done here, we call it cosecant. Okay, C-O-S-E-C-A-N-T, cosecant. And we have just opposite of this one, cosecant theta. We find it by writing hypotenuse by inverse of what? Sin theta. So hypotenuse by what? It will be perpendicular. Okay, hypotenuse by perpendicular. And what we call in short? Perpendicular, we got it. And then what we will write in short? We will write cosec theta. So we always use this short name. Yes, it will take more time, so we will use this. Sine, we will write sine. Cosine, we will write cos. Tangent, we will read tan. Cosecant, cosec theta. So sine, don't read sin. Okay, it's sine. Now next one is what? We have secant. S-E-C-A-N-T. Secant theta. We find what? Just inverse of this cosec. Yes, it inverse of cosine. So it will be what? Hypotenuse by what? Inverse will be hypotenuse by, here will be hypotenuse by base. And in short, what we call it? We call it, yes, sec theta. Last one, try to understand. Yes, what we will call here, last trigonometric ratio, we have tan. So it will be, tan will be what? Cotangent. First tangent, so it will be cotangent. Inverse of tangent, so theta. What we write of inverse of the tangent? So base by what? Base by perpendicular. And this is also known as what? Cot theta. I hope you are clear. So there are 6 kind of trigonometric ratio. First one is sine theta, and it is defined by perpendicular by hypotenuse, also known as sine. Short we will write. Cosine, base by hypotenuse, in short we call cos. Tangent we call perpendicular by base, and in short we will call tan. Cosecant we will call hypotenuse by perpendicular, in short cosecant. Then second theta, so hypotenuse by base, we call it sec. Last one cotangent, just inverse of tan. So if here perpendicular by base, so it will be base by perpendicular, cot. Now how to remember this? We have to learn all these. Sin theta you have to know. So how to learn? So there is one trick to learn this. Okay, one tips I am going to give you. So what is that tips? Try to write down that tips. So how to learn, how we learn the different kinds of trigonometric ratios. So we have one tips here. Yes, how we will learn? See, you have to learn this line. Some people have curly brown hair, turns permanently black. So how to know that? Through this line we can learn all these things. Yes, you can. Sine, see, so some we write sine. Yes, S for some, S for sine. So some people. So sine will be what? People. P for perpendicular, P for people. Yes, have, so hypotenuse. So some people have. Finish first one. Some people have, so sine perpendicular hypotenuse. You have to know with first letter sine, some sine. P perpendicular, have, so hypotenuse. Clear? Next, curly brown hair, curly. See, curly will be what? Cosine, or we call it cos. Cos. So C for cos or C for curly. Curly brown hair. So brown it will be what? B for base and H for hypotenuse. So curly brown hair. Next, turns permanently black. So T for what? We have tangent or tan, right? Permanently black. So perpendicular by base. P for perpendicular and B for base. So black. So through this you can learn. Clear? So now how to learn other thing? Cosecant and secant. If you know sine theta, so just find sine, opposite of sine. You try to learn it is what? Cosecant or cosec, right? And you just find the inverse. So sine theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse, so it will be what? Hypotenuse by perpendicular. Next one is cosine theta or cos theta. So it's what? Base by hypotenuse. So inverse of cosine is what? It will be sec. And so in long name it's secant, we call it sec. And what is it? It will be inverse of cosine. So it will be what? Hypotenuse by base. Clear? So I hope you are clear with this topic, right? Similarly, you can find with cotangent, just in form of inverse of tan. It's perpendicular by base, so it will be next cotangent, or cot will be base by perpendicular. So we will stop here. This is the introductory class. Next class we will do the exercise. So we have some important formula, or you can say that relationship. First one is for, you will write sine. Yes, in short we write along, we write sine, but here we write sine. Sine, you know that it will be reciprocal of what? It will be 1 by cosec theta. Next, cos theta will be what? 1 by, it will be, so cos will be reciprocal of what? 1 by sec theta. Then next we have tan theta. It will be what? Tan theta we have 1 by cot theta. So I hope you are clear with this. Sine we have 1 by cosec, cos we have 1 by sec, tan we can write 1 by cot. Next, just opposite of this. Cosec, you can, if cosec is there, what you can write? Cosec you can write 1 by sine. Cross multiply you will get also, right? So here cosec we will write 1 by sine. Next we will get what? Next from here what is sec? We will get sec theta. We will get what? Sec theta we will get 1 by cos, just opposite of this one. Okay, so 1 by cos theta. Last one, cot theta, what we can write? We can write here 1 by tan theta. So these are the important formula we are going to use in solving the exercise. Or there is what? Question formula. Try to remember tan theta, very important. Always we are going to use tan theta. We can write here sine theta by cos theta. So this has been proved. So that sine theta by cos theta. Then similarly cot theta, what will be? Just of inverse of this. It will be cos theta by sine theta. And this is called quotient formula. Okay, quotient formula. These two. And we are going to use all this. I hope you are clear. Sine will be 1 by cosec, cos will be 1 by sec, tan 1 by cot, and then we have cosec will be 1 by sine, sec 1 by cot, cot 1 by tan. So tan theta will be sine by cos, cot theta it will be cos by sine. So I hope you are clear with this.